gonna go inside the loft. We're gonna go through the feed room, and then we'll go into the different sections.
Okay. What is the size of this loft that you have?
This loft here is, this loft is 10 by 50. Okay. And I have a 10 by 10 feed room. Each pen in it is 10 by 10.
Okay.
And then there's a 3-foot hallway on the front.
How many sections do you have inside?
There's 4 in this loft and 4 in this loft. 2 bigger sections and 2 smaller sections.
Okay. And this is your office?
This is my office, my feed room.
And this is what you feed them,
yes,
right?
Yes, sir.
And what is the... Oh, you have lots of safflower here.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Awesome.
Yo, get in there. Get in there.
So how many pigeons that, birds that this can accommodate comfortably?
It accommodate 400 comfortably.
So you can accept birds
yes,
up to 400?
Yes, sir.
And you're not going to overcrowd them?
No, sir. I'm a big not overcrowder. I like plenty of ventilation, give them plenty of space.
So if ever that people will still send you birds more than, you have a cut off?
Yes, sir. I have a cut off.
Of the birds that you're going to receive. That's nice. So who designed this loft?
I went to several different places. The Texas Shootout Loft, Flying D Loft, and a lot of other different places. And I kind of like their loft design, and I went with kind of what they had and changed it up just a little bit myself.
Is this facing south or?
This faces east.
Okay.
And the other loft on the other side faces north.
Because wind, ventilation.
Yeah, wind, ventilation, and sun is important. Pigeons like sun.
That's true. And they have, I can tell that they have lots of...
they have lots of ventilation.
Lots of ventilation. And do you mind to grab a bird for us? And then, because we have some viewers that, they are wondering, like, what are the qualities of the birds that they need to consider when they acquire some birds? For example, what is your advice or tip for some new fanciers that, will acquire some birds?
Well, my tips to a new fancier acquiring some birds is to get with somebody local.
Okay.
And get some birds from them. Most of your local guys have some good pigeons, and they adapt and they know the area. The different birds from like different types of areas. So some birds from up north can't handle it down here in the south where it's hot and humid. But some of our birds from the south don't like the cold. So you have to get something that's kind of close to your area or that does well in your area.
But of course, people from north, they want to send birds here.
Yes, sir.
You will let them.
Oh yeah. So
what do you call that?
They got to acclimate. The birds have to acclimate.
Okay.
To the different climates. It's different for sure.
Okay.
I prefer with my own birds sending to one loft races in different club races and all. I like to fly hens.
Okay.
Hens do good for me.
Okay.
I can motivate hens better than I can the cocks. So
cocks are hard-headed.
Cocks want to chase hens and mate and pair up. But the hens, they want to fly.
Okay.
This pigeon here looked like to me it's more of a long distance pigeon. It's got the pointier flights on the end. So I don't even know whose it is. Let's see who this one is. This is from Sal 403 Jimmy Bunn out of San Antonio.
Oh, I know Jimmy Bunn.
Yep.
Oh, this is his bird, Jimmy Bunn. He's a nice guy. Nice.
Yep.
And then they also check for the closed vent or something like that, right? Nice. Jimmy Bunn of San Antonio, Texas. He's a really nice guy. And that's his bird. And I hear got some chickens down here. So what is the idea about that?
The chickens, they eat everything that the pigeons throw out. Pigeons are picky on eating. And they'll pick through the seeds. to what they want to eat, and then they'll waste the rest.
And you know what? There's a fancier that I visited, and he said he also has chickens on the bottom of his loft. He said it prevents rats and also snakes, you know, before getting into his pigeons.
Yes, sir. That would help that, and then it keeps it under the loft fresh, where it don't have poop piled all up underneath it. It keeps all the dirt worked in.
So now you held the Texas Center, right?
Yes, sir.
The birds that flown here, are they eligible for your one loft race?
Yes, sir. They're eligible for the Blue Angel one loft race too.
Oh, okay. So they have a chance
yes,
to.
Sir.
For example, my bird didn't really make the cut. At least I will have the opportunity.
Have a different time to see what they'll do then.
When is your final race for your?
My final race will be in February.
On February next year.
2025. Yes.
2025.
Sir.
Well, hopefully we can visit him and film the final race. And you're gonna show us the brown loft.
Yes,
right?
sir. We can go over there and look at it too.
So this one, it's nice. So look at the birds, they are comfortable there.
Yep.
And, currently, how many birds you have in your one loft?
There's about 200 in here.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, sir.
Are you into color?
Do I the what?
Color of the birds, or you are particular with only blue or something?
I like all colors, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I like the reds and the grizzles and the blues, but you don't see as many reds and grizzles as you do the blues.
I don't know.
I believe myself that the reds and grizzles are just as good. There's just not as many of them that run in the races.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I don't know why I'm so into this kind of color, the pied.
The splashes.
The splash pied. I'm so into that color of the bird. Do you mind if you grab one of the pied for me, please?
Yes, sir.
So let's make Chad cameraman for now. So here you go. I'm not sure why I'm so attracted with this kind of color. It just look nice for me.
Mm-hmm. That bird there is Kenny Kelly's out of Denton, Texas too.
Okay. And it's really nice. Is this a hen?
That's a hen, yes, sir.
Yeah. Wow, very close vent, strong back. There are people who will say, don't hold the feet. Mm-hmm. Some people, they do that. Either or, look at this. One pintail, strong bird. I can tell this is a sprint bird because of the tip, really pointed. And I'm not sure. Kenny Kelly, right?
Kenny Kelly, yes, sir.
I'm not sure what is the strain of this, but your bird is really nice. I like the handle of your bird. Very buoyant. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, thank you for letting me hold this bird.
Yes, sir.
And we are going to do a loft fly today. After we have a tour with the brown, that's your holding area,
yes,
right?
Sir, that's my holding area over there.
Let's have a tour, Mr. Chad. And this is his area. Look at this. So where is the north?
The north would be that way.
This way?
Yes, sir. We fly out of the north up that way.
They fly in the north, at least here. Nice. Okay. So when you receive the birds, you hold them here.
Yes, sir. These are the two other sections that I have.
Nice. So what are these birds?
These birds here are sent in from the Blue Angel Classic, and there's a few of my own personal birds in here that I'm learning to loft fly to club race. So.
Oh, okay. So you also have chicken here?
Yes, sir. No, they can come over here on this side.
Oh,
yes,
they can come here. Nice. So how old these birds? Like they are 2023, right?
Yes. No,
Oh,
these are
2024.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. Nice. How many sections are this? 4?
There's 4 sections, 2 bigger sections and 2 smaller sections.
Do you know what's the size of this?
These are a little bigger. These are 12 foot by probably 10 foot.
Okay. Nice. And you have a breeder loft,
Yes,
right?
sir. I have a breeder loft too.
Okay. Nice. Can we see your breeding section?
Yes, sir.
And this section is, oh, these are young birds.
Some of the far sections is some of my young birds that I weaned, and this section here is some of the auction birds we've had at the Texas Center that I've got to mail back this week.
Okay. Oh, you did the auction about? Oh,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Let me close this gate.
Okay. And these are your breeders, right?
Yes, sir. Them are my breeders, my hens and cocks over there.
So these breeders, you also separate the hens and cocks,
Yes,
right?
sir. I separate the hens and the cocks.
So which are the hens and cocks?
The cocks are on this side over here, and the hens are on this side.
I can tell these are the hens
Yes,
because they look so pretty. You know, you can tell right away anyway, but you know, not really exactly, you know, be certain, but you can tell the difference of the faces itself. Like the hens are,
Hens are smaller. They're
smaller and looks prettier, like the way they look. And here are the cocks. Nice. And what is the size of this?
This here is 8 by 16, and I added on and made some breeder boxes, so it's 18 or 8 by 40, I think, on this next section.
Okay.
It's not completely finished, but I need some more work to do to it.
Really nice. And we are going to do the loft fly.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is your advice for the new flyers out there that would like to get involved into this type of hobby? Like getting the birds from the local flyers, right?
Yes,
and
sir.
aside from that,
That's my suggestion, is get them from somebody that's local, and because most of your local flyers that are competitive and are winning have very good birds, and they'll help you out. Most guys will help you out any way they can.
correct.
To get you started.
Yes, that is true, because one of the flyers, Bill Miller, in Texas, in Bull Verde, he even pledged to help like 6 birds, young birds, to the new flyers that will join in their club.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Okay, and we're gonna start the loft fly. how many times do you do the loft fly normally?
I normally try to do a loft fly every day, depending on the weather. If it's rainy, we have bad thunderstorms down here in our area. If it's thunderstorming, I won't let them out. But if it's just rainy, I'll let them out, let them fly. But I try to do it every day, sometimes mornings, sometimes evenings. I have different groups that I turn out. You know, like these birds here, they flew 170 miles. They've been trained, but the other bunch that I haven't. They've been loft flies, so I can't really turn them out together because they're not. These are out routing. The others are not routing yet, and they'll carry them off and get them lost.
Do you also have a hawk problem here?
Everybody has a hawk problem. It's just sometimes the year is worse than others.
That's true. Well, that's the thing that you cannot prevent because our birds are the...
Our birds are the prey of theirs. So.
Yeah. They are in the bottom of the...
Yep, on the food chain.
Food chain. Backyard, right?
Back in my building, yes, sir.
Look at this. And you have your pond in here.
Yes, sir. We have a pond, have some cows. We have a little bit of everything on the farm.
And these are family, right?
Yes, sir.
That's
That's my uncle lives back
your
here.
uncle. Nice. And the GPS brought me there.
Back over to the back corner over here where my brother lives.
Do you put fish in here?
Yes, sir. There's bass and catfish and brim in there.
How about tilapia?
I don't have any tilapia in there.
You're not into
I'm
tilapia?
thinking about putting some in there, but I hadn't had any yet.
You know, I would suggest tilapia, and then final race you can give them what do you call that?
Yeah.
You can give them
The only thing with the tilapia is it gets cold here and they don't last very well in cold weather.
Okay. Yeah, the tilapia is more tropical. Like more on Miami, Florida. Kind of, right? Like Miami.
Yeah, Miami, South Florida, and all that.
Orlando.
With the tilapias, but
That's
up here it gets cold. You tell people that you're from Florida, but it still gets in the teens and all here too.
Because this is like North Pensacola.
North Pensacola, Southwest Alabama.
Yeah, yeah. So.
We actually have had snow and everything here.
Are those your birds?
Yes, sir. Them are my pigeons.
And they're like, it's too hot.
Just out flying.
It's too hot. We're gonna take a bath.
Yeah. We'll get down there and take a bath every once in a while.
And this is really nice. So you mean this area gets cold so that you cannot really plant tropical fruits and everything?
You can plant some tropical stuff here, but some stuff it's tender sometimes with the coldness.
Oh, okay.
Some years we have real cold years, some years we don't.
And now this is your receiving area, right?
Yes, sir.
Or reception. Did you just recently build this?
Yes, sir. We just got done with this. This is last week at the Texas Center Summer Convention was our first event here. Yes, sir, I'm the president of my club, and today we're actually having a club meeting here at the house too. So we're gonna use this to ship out of and everything else too.
Which is really nice.
Yes, sir.
And by the way, I mentioned before, this is a really nice, this type of hobby is a really nice emotional support, right? And what was your job before?
I'm a corrections officer.
No.
I've been a corrections officer for 18 years.
And that is a really stressful job, to be honest with you. I almost got that job before. And, I'm not saying that I'm thankful that I didn't get the job. I'm working now at the VA. I'm just saying that it is a really tough job.
Oh yeah, it's stressful. It's a mind job because them guys they're locked up inside. They have nothing to do but take 24 hours a day how to get over on you and how they gonna get back out on the streets and continue to do what they do.
Well, it's not for everybody, but
it's not for everybody.
Thank you for doing that. Somebody needs to do that. And anyway, I really like the smell of the pine wood of this.
Yes, sir. In the South, we have lots of pine. Everything's made out of pine. So.
Yeah. And then you have a bar in here.
Yes, sir.
And then he has a beer, drinks, soda, water. Nice. And you have a bathroom.
Yes, sir. We have 2 bathrooms. Have a men's bathroom and a women's bathroom, and there's a shower in the women's bathroom.
It's really nice.
And 2 RV hookups on the back.
I like it. It's clean. And it's insulated,
Spray insulated, yes sir.
sprayed, insulation. I love the smell of the pine. And then here is the female bathroom. And you even have a shower.
Yes sir, have a shower in here.
So if they got like, you know, oh, I'm so sweaty and everything,
Yep.
before heading home,
Yep, they can freshen up.
freshen up. And this is where you're gonna have the visitors, and they can be here and look at outside. There you go. While the final race is being held. Awesome. So we thank Mr. Chad Ward here for letting us visit, and very nice guy. And I met lots of fans here already, and they are all nice. They are awesome. And this is what I love about this racing pigeon sport.
It's a family type of sport.
It's a family type of sport and camaraderie. And I am from San Antonio, Texas, and he's from Pensacola area. We still say Pensacola area, even though we are stepping on the Alabama soil. Imagine the distance. It's almost 700 miles away, but we connect because of the pigeon.
Yep.
You know, that's the peace that the pigeons gives to us. And it is very important also to make friends, camaraderie, you know, and helping out each other. And one of the best things is meeting people, knowing the technique, how to breed the birds and everything like that. And lots of fanciers are willing to give.
Lots of people are willing to give help.
Help, yeah. Not only the birds per se, but the information.
Yep.
You know, how to breed the birds, how to start the sport. And Blue Angels Classic One Love race here. And if you will send your birds in here, I highly recommend. And also, the good thing, sending a bird here, you can come here during the final race.
Final race in February.
And you are just
30 miles from Pensacola Beach, 45 minutes from Orange Beach, about 30 minutes from the Pensacola NAS Naval Museum, 45 minutes from USS Alabama.
Yeah.
There's lots to see, lots of different things.
Places to go.
Over at Fort Barrancas on Pensacola Beach is where they had some of the Civil War stuff. There's lots of forts and all kind of stuff to see here.
Oh yeah, I'm about to mention that USS Alabama.
Yes, sir.
It's
in Mobile, Alabama.
It's a destroyer ship. When we drove in Mobile, Alabama, the first day or second day of our trip to Florida, we passed by that and then we saw it. It's like, oh, we have to visit that. So that's the thing. If you visit here, come here, February, March.
Yes, sir.
February, March, and the weather is nice anyway, right?
It's nice that time of year.
During that month, they're not gonna sweat like this.
No.
But they can swim.
They can swim, maybe, if it ain't cold.
If it is not really that cold. But we drove by to Pensacola yesterday, and it's really awesome, you know, the area. Well, anyway, thank you for watching our segment today, and hope to see you again and watch more of our videos. And we thank the Loft managers, Loft owners like Mr. Chad Ward and other fanciers who let us share their experience, their hobby, because you know the purpose of this YouTube channel is to promote the sport as emotional support leisure. Thank you so much again, sir.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Have a good day, sir.
Yes, sir.